Hey, Jason here from Simply Swider. So if your Samsung washer is showing that dreaded 9C8 error code and basically refusing to do anything, don't panic. I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it. Good news is most of the time this is actually a software issue that you can resolve yourself without spending a dime. Before we get started, if you run into any questions, jump into our Facebook group. Links in the description. We've got thousands of people helping each other fix their appliances, and I pop in there daily to help out. So the most common culprit here is just a software glitch that's got the machine locked up. You'll know this is what's happening when that 9C8 code pops up immediately after you hit the power button and the washer won't let you do anything else. No cycles, no options, nothing. I had this customer last month who thought her brand new Samsung was completely dead because of this exact issue. Here's the step-by-step fix. First, turn your washer on. Next, press this button sequence on your control panel. Temp, then spin, then rinse, then spin. You'll know you're in diagnostic mode when numbers start appearing on the display. Use the cycle dial to scroll through these error codes. You might see numbers from 1 to 6 or 01 to 98, depending on your specific model. When you land on each number, especially when you see 006, where that 9C8 might show up, press and hold the start button for about 3 to 5 seconds until the display either zeroes out or gives you a beep. Do this for each error code you find, then turn the washer completely off and back on. Some models need you to clear each number working backwards from 006 down to 004 until the screen goes blank. Don't ask me how Samsung came up with this sequence, but it works probably 80% of the time. If that reset sequence didn't do the trick, we're probably dealing with firmware that's either outdated or got corrupted somehow. This happens more often than you'd think, especially after power outages or if someone tried to run an update that didn't complete properly. You'll know it's a firmware issue when the 9C8 keeps coming back even after you've cleared it with the diagnostic reset. For washers with Wi-Fi, your best bet is the SmartThings app. Connect your washer and check for updates. Tap on your washer, then hit those three dots for more options. Go to information and look for either firmware update or software update. The firmware update process takes about 15 minutes. This is crucial. Never unplug the washer during an update, as this can permanently damage the control board and require expensive repairs. Keep the area clear and avoid touching the washer until you see the update completion message. If you've got an older model without Wi-Fi that needs a critical update, you might need to request what Samsung calls a dongle for installation. Just make sure the washer's unplugged before you connect or remove that thing. Now here's where things get more expensive. If you can't clear that 9C8 code with either the reset sequence or a firmware update, you're probably looking at a control board that's actually failed. What happens is that software overcurrent issue I mentioned earlier, it's supposed to protect the board, but sometimes the damage is already done. The heatsink on these control boards can overheat from faulty firmware, and once that happens, you're not going to be able to reset your way out of it. I remember this guy who kept getting the 9C8 code back within hours of clearing it. Turned out his control board was cooked. Before spending any money on parts, check your warranty status first. Call Samsung support at 1-800-726-7864 with your model number ready. Many Samsung washers had control board recalls, and you might qualify for a free repair. Have your serial number and purchase date handy when you call. They might send someone out to replace that board at no charge. If you're doing it yourself, you'll need to unplug the washer, remove the top panel to access the control board, disconnect all those wiring harnesses. And trust me, take a picture before you start disconnecting stuff. Then unscrew the old board and install the new one. You're looking at somewhere between 270 and 540 bucks for a replacement control board, so definitely check that warranty situation first. The 9C8 code is what Samsung calls a software overcurrent error. Think of it as your washer's built-in safety system detecting a problem with its internal software and shutting down to protect itself. Now, I'm going to walk you through the most common causes, starting with the simplest reset tricks and working our way up to the more involved fixes. Here's the thing about this error. It's designed to protect your control board from getting fried, so we definitely want to take care of it. Now, the firmware isn't something you buy, it's the programming that runs your washer's electronic systems. When you're dealing with that 9C8 software overcurrent error, this is usually where the problem starts. The good news is fixing firmware issues cost you absolutely nothing except a little bit of time. Your quick test here is simple. Try unplugging the washer for a couple minutes, then check if your model's due for any critical updates through the SmartThings app. The risk with firmware problems is that if you don't address them, they can eventually cause that control board to overheat and fail. Then you're looking at real money for repairs. Most firmware updates happen automatically if you've got your washer connected to Wi-Fi, but sometimes you need to manually trigger them. Just remember, once that update starts, don't touch anything for about 15 minutes. Now, you can see right there on your screen some of the most common Samsung washer models that run into this 9C8 error code. Take a look. You might even spot your own model listed there. What's interesting is that several of these models were actually part of recalls related to control board overheating, which ties directly into what we've been talking about. Don't worry about memorizing those model numbers. Just check if yours is among them because that could affect whether Samsung covers your repair. That's how you tackle the Samsung 9C8 error code. Start with that diagnostic reset sequence, Temp-Spin-Rinse-Spin, and clear those error codes. If that doesn't stick, check for firmware updates through SmartThings. And if you're still stuck with a 9C8 that keeps coming back, you're probably looking at a control board replacement. But definitely check with Samsung support first if your model might be covered under warranty or recall. Most of the time, that simple reset trick is going to save you hundreds of dollars in repair costs. If this video saved you money, help others by sharing it. I've got dozens more appliance repair guides that can help you fix common problems yourself, often for free. Check out the playlist in the description for more money-saving repairs. It sure beats having a repairman come out and spending several hundred for them to fix it when it could be something so simple. If this helped you get your Samsung washer working again, hit that like button and drop a comment below. Let me know which fix worked for you. Really helps other people with the same problem. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We'll get this out to more folks who need to save some time and money. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.